Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the first-person shooter zone. That is right. So last time we did FPS 4, where we had some powers hidden around the map, and now we are doing FPS 3. And I think, yeah, I remember this one from a long time ago. This is very different. We are actually going to be a plane this time. We are not going to be a player. It's a very, very unique experience. We get to fly over the map. Here we go. The terrain. Oh, this actually has lore. So the terrain is very rough, too rough for ground travel. You've mounted a hover motor from the Thor to your mech. We are in a mech, so that you can engage from the air after taking the rest of the equipment off. It actually is fairly speedy, though it may take some bit of getting used to because you'll be applying thrust to it and not directing it to move in a direction like before. The rear engine is the strongest, so you'll accelerate quickly forwards, but all other directions can be used to navigate as well. The air is strangely thick outside of the battle area, so it's slow. If it will slow you down in a hurry, you should be pretty safe in the air, so attacks from whatever angle you think is best. You should know the routine by now. Clear the terrain so that the AI can build. It's an AI builder, of course. It likes to build defensive encampments on hilltops. It actually says it. I always guessed that it likes on hilltops, but now it officially says it, which is great, but we'll scatter defenses around other places. There are pylon connections between the islands, between the, oh my gosh, between the islands, and a few tower connections around as well to facilitate supply. The total amount of energy generation affects your current weapon. So energy generation is our weapon. It's not about space, it's energy generation, although space is energy generation, so blah, 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 blah. Custom 1 is first person, 0's auto fire, 2 shows distant special terrain. So I need to hit that. I did not do that last time. And let's get going. Let's see what we're looking at. We are looking at essentially islands with connectors in between. No one likes connectors in between, but our home island is fairly safe, which is great. So yeah, we have a small island, a medium island, and a large island. That's probably how we're going to be attacking things. Small, medium, large. Kind of makes sense to me. Although if we do take, say, this one on first, that's probably more landmass. Not too bad at all. But let's get in our plane. Custom 2 to turn on distant things. And we are flying. Look at this. Look at our hover mode. Oh, this is a very different perspective. Do we have... No, we do not have the fabricator. We have no current fabricator. Maybe we will get it. Whoa, this is flighty. Okay. No current fabricator. That is fine overall. Not the end of the world. It's just, something that we do not have. Now, we need to get as much power generation as possible. So clearing off our home island, or island, or island, however I was saying it, is very important, of course. So let's definitely take over our home place. Look for pylons. I did say pylon are the connection points, so it looks like this pylon will connect to this island. This pylon will connect to this one, so I think we want to start here. And let's get some mortaring, because our goal right now is to get to that hilltop. That is looking very juicy. Look at that. So if we can get a connection down there, or up there, one of those two, I think we're going to be in for a very good time. Now, where are we connecting to? Let's clear off the corner, see what happens. The waves obviously will destroy what we do want, which is understandable. Does that pylon connect? It does not. So where do you want to connect? Please. Oh, right there. Oh, we have the connection that we need. All right, let's get some anti-creep to start protecting everything. Because we have pylons, we have cannons, we have mortars, we have everything. We just need it built. If I had a fabricator, my life would be complete, but it is not. But it's okay, because it has started. The great power train has begun, and we are taking the top already. Now, we can lose some things, of course. It's not the end of the world to lose some of our connections as long as we have... Oof, this angle is very, very interesting. We are not quite in a deficit, but we are using more than we should, which is fine. Let's just make sure that this top gets built so these mortars can start shooting. We did lose the pylon, which is bad, and we just lost the tower. Okay, so that is not what we want to lose. everything that I was saying is out the window. We lost exactly what we didn't want to lose, but again, we are getting power over here yet again. Hopefully this shield turns on. Oh, jeez. All right. Please, please stop. Yes, that's what I want to see. Again, flying on this thing and shooting, very awkward. Not the end of the world. I kind of like it as a change, but definitely very, very different. Just the perspective is so different. Everything is really just very different about it. Not in a bad way, of course. Again, this is actually a very cool map. Very cool idea of having sort of this aerial style view. I don't even know how you would do this. I mean, it's incredible to me. And, of course, the creep is just good enough to just eke in. It just ekes in that tiny, tiny bit. Why can't this cannon hold this? Why not put something that can hold this side? I don't understand. Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, jeez, they are really taking the top, too. I don't want them to take the top, of course. I really was hoping to make a push on that right side, but let's get going. Let's actually oh, that's the problem. This is the problem. I'll let some stuff get destroyed. Let's take care of the problem, and that's connecting to the other main continent. If we can eliminate that connection, boom, we did. That should help so much with the amount of creep on this island. Okay, no more creep flowing in from this side, which is great. We are losing some connections over here, of course. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. And yes, keep this connection done. We want to destroy you. No, you are not going to refill. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. And yes, get out of the sides. Let's fill up these sides with, let's fill up the top with anti-creep at this point. Here we go. As you can see, our anti-creep, we don't have that much power yet, so it's not that potent, but it's potent enough that I think we just solved our initial issue. Now, our main issue is keeping that at bay. I'm kind of hoping as we clear this off, we will get some towers down here. And by towers, I mean cannons. I'll take both, of course. Towers are power for us, so that is pretty glorious. But no, it doesn't really look like there's going to be enough in this area to say, hold it, you know? So that connection is going to be pretty weak for a long time, I think. Not the end of the world, because I think that really we basically took over this island. This island is essentially ours. We're going to lose some by that big connection point, because no, I am not going to protect it 100%. I am going to keep this area, though. I want this generation, and then I want to go for the emitter, but I want to take the sides, take the corner, take everything we can, because that'll just make our final assault of a surround on an emitter that much better. I mean, if I was doing this without first-person shooter mode, I wouldn't really care about surrounding the emitter, per se. I just put a nullifier, like, right there, and we'd be done. But because I have to find the nullifier, which is there, and now we found it, which is great. Let's play Keep the Nullifier Alive. That's also another good game to play. Yeah, we have done it, and this is not getting reinforced, which is fantastic. We have anti-creep down, the nullifier is almost built, nullifier is built, cannons are built, anti-creep is down, and look at this, see? Like, they've taken it back. They have taken this back. Why aren't there, like, 3 mortars here just pounding on that line? I don't know. It's kind of annoying, you know, but again, we don't control the AI. The AI supports us. And the AI will get power, which is great, but now we are going to move to Island 2. We have finished Island 1. Let's get up to that right there as fast as humanly possible. So I'm going to do a lot of thinning to begin with. I think that was the one thing I didn't do last time, is enough thinning of the general area. And I just sort of let creep build up, and it was, you know, crawling in when I didn't want it, and all of that glorious stuff. But let's see. Pylon structure built. Ooh, it even connects to the other island as well. That's actually kind of nice. And here we go. We are going to just load this up with anti-creep initially. We have plenty of creep coming in, and we are getting closer and closer and closer to the top. If we can get this cannon online, we will be in a much better spot, because that will just provide us the added support that we need. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Once we get to the top, hopefully things will sort of calm down, and hopefully I will protect it like I did before. That's falling pretty good, so we're just going to toss a couple mortars over here. Don't need too many, just a couple, just enough to, again, sever that connection. And we didn't lose anything of importance over here, which is great. Let's fill up the edge again with anti-creeper, because that is what we need in our life. And let us take the top here. Let's take the shield, which I think we have green art from the other side, so we should be able to actually fill this shield in, which would be great. Ooh, look at that. No, 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 please. No, please. No! See, I just filled that with anti-creeper, and it still pushed through. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just give me shield. Because shield will push away a lot of this creep, of course. We'll push away a lot of the creep. And pushed away creep will be good. Our shield is so close to being done. So close. And once the creep is pushed away... Why am I working on this side so much? I need to work over here. Okay, the shield is online. The shield is on. It is operational. We can now cleanse the shield, and we should get a lot of cannons in there, or mortars, or something, because shields are generally good for that. So I'm actually really happy with the shield. We can see a cannon. I'll take it. We saw a mortar. It was in a pretty bad spot, because, you know, it's just outside of the shield. There's a shield literally touching you, but you want to sit outside of it. Perfectly fine. Of course, it lets the creep in this side. And there goes everything. Everything must fall. Okay. Cleanse it up. It's the edges. The edges kill me. I'm so bad with them. I don't know why. But, yes. All of the edges. I don't care about the other side right now. Keep it cleansed, and then we'll move on up. And then we're going to keep this edge. We're going to get this mortar. I will be damned if this mortar doesn't get created. We're going to use tons of anti-creep. It's got to flow down. You stop it. Okay, the mortar was indeed created. That's a success. If I had a fabricator, this would be so much better. Holy moly. If I had a fabricator, this would be a whole different game. And you know what? I'm going to actually leave the edge, and we're just going to go straight for this frickin' emitter. This emitter is causing all sorts of strife. This will protect the edge. And yeah, emitter going down. Or nullifier going down on the emitter, which will be going down, which will protect this edge, which means half of this side is now protected. Once this nullifier is online, do not take our connection. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. Nullifier is ours. I mean, we've completely surrounded it. It has anti-creep on it. We have multiple cannons on it. If this... Okay. Yes. Alright, let's take a look at this island. 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 I still can't believe I just completely couldn't pronounce it for a moment. Perfectly fine. And yes, we've cut off a nice little section, which means this section will be easy to kill. I do think that is a good way to do first-person maps, where you basically cut off a bulk of the creep by doing sort of that little pattern right there, and then using that, you can then just clean up the rest. It works surprisingly well. So we're definitely going to want this area. This is what we want. If we can prevent that from breeding just for a little bit, and you know what, if we cleanse to the wall, that's actually huge. Huge, 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 huge. Because again, if you cleanse to a side, then creep can't come from that side. You can't get surrounded as you were before. I swear, if I am losing the pride... Oof, we are losing so much! How did the creep... well... Yeah, we... Oh, no, we actually lost our main connections. Yep. Why is there no protection over here? Like, I don't understand how we have the top, and there is 0 protection. Oh, that's actually doing pretty bad, too. Oh, no, I just realized we probably lost the nullifier. Yep. Oh, we didn't. Oh, we didn't. Okay. So, back in action. Coming back over here. Let's really hem this in. Because I'm done with it. It's killing me. Making me ragged. I'm doing so poor. But again, this is an older one. You know, older things are generally harder or something like that. You know, that's how games work, right? The originals are usually harder than the later ones because they just make things easier because, you know, gamers get casual. So I'm okay with that. You know, up for the challenge. We'll see how we do in the final time. I mean, ultimately, I guess that's the big distinction. This feels like I'm doing very poor right now, but maybe in the end, I'm doing average. Maybe I'm doing a slightly above average. I try to be at least slightly above average. I think that's sort of where my goal is. I don't necessarily care about being the best because I'm just playing for fun. But slightly above average, that's kind of where my fun level is, I guess. We have another mountainous area, so maybe if we work towards that instead. If we cut this off... Ooh, let's get this cannon. Because if we can use this cannon and this mortar, cut these off, get to this breeder, which is, of course, one of our primary goals right now. Cut that off, get this breeder. Nope. Get that cannon. Good. I think we'll be in a pretty decent spot. Now, how do we want to do this? Because obviously, the walls are the bane of my existence. So I want the walls cleansed. But the walls aren't as impactful as everything else, as you can see. So, how do we do this? Cut off a nice little area, which is great. Feeling pretty good about that. And we'll just make a line. We'll just do a beeline. Cut off a nice little section. Hopefully we'll get some cannons. Hopefully we'll get some mortars. And again, do it another strafing run. Go back the other side. I want to get to the top of this. I want to nullify that emitter really bad. And you know, if we can just do this, this might actually be pretty substantial as well. If we can neuter the emitter for a little bit, allow this to start building anti-creep, keep neutering the emitter, you know, that might keep this with enough creep potential, because this shouldn't be filling up as much with the emitter quote-unquote taken care of. Although the emitter is nowhere near taken care of, as you can see, it is really pulsing it up. So I don't even know what I'm talking about. But it looks like we are getting this, though. So get that online. Oh, cannons. Yes. Oh, cannons. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. That's the good stuff. Oh, keep it coming. Let's get some more on the emitter. It is actually really awkward to see like how deep the creep is. I mean, I do know there's the lines there, but not seeing it like head on and seeing it in this like floaty perspective definitely makes it a lot more difficult, I think. So that's another area of difficulty where it's like, oh yeah, this isn't too bad, but then you realize, oh no, there's like 20 lines of creep there. Okay, well I guess that's a little bit worse than I was expecting. But look at this, we're making some good pushes. There's gonna be a cannon right there. That's a mortar. Alright, I'll take it. It looked like a spot where something could go. I was very happy to see that they actually did that with a spot that I enjoyed. So I'm happy, they're happy, my cannons are happy. We're about to lose some stuff over here. And it's okay to lose stuff. That's another thing. I am perfectly fine with that over there, wherever it is over there. Because, yeah, it'll take some stuff. It'll be annoying, but we'll be able to take it back really easily. I was trying to stop it earlier just because it doesn't take that long, and I was kind of in the area. But it's not something that I would recommend doing or do primarily in the future. I think not doing it is actually more beneficial. Because it has sort of an equilibrium, even though it's on, quote-unquote, our island now. It does have an equilibrium. So we obviously, I'm not saying, yeah, look at how deep this is. Holy. Alright, so if we, again, disrupt this real bad. Is there any other connection point? Over here. Let's disrupt this. This probably won't help the most, but it might help a little bit. Again, it's keeping creep from sort of pouring in from other areas, so that might actually be a huge, huge, huge benefit to us, just to eliminate more creep generation from... Oh! We lost you! But you were my good friend. Alright, let's do our official push against this emitter, because I think it's this emitter that we really need out of here. If we take the emitter, we can take the downhill stuff significantly easier. So it looks like we can take this emitter right like this. I think we might even be able to take it right now. And it seems a lot easier than it was before, so maybe that connection was very important. I hope, because, again, it seemed like this was a lot harder to climb. Harder to climb. See, the connections have been made again, and you can see the creep. It seems like it is flowing in substantially faster. So I do think we do need to cut those off. And I'm going to do that now. Over here. And then that really limits the creep on this side. Yeah, those connections are huge. Look at that. Look at how much easier it is when the connections aren't there. Oh, get out of here, creep. Get out of here, connections. We don't need you. We don't want you. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and we're gaining power so we can shoot stuff better. Oh, connection? I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. Don't want it. You don't want it. None of us want it. But again, look at that. We destroyed the connection, and it's not really flowing in like it was before. It's nowhere near as deep. So, yeah, those connections definitely should have killed them earlier. Good to know. You know, definitely good to know. Look at that. See, as soon as the connection's back, it really pushes in. So, I think that is our primary duty at the moment, is just make sure these connections stay down, take the top of the hill, push on down, and then I think we can start thinking about going to other islands. And by other islands, I mean there's only one left. Oh, look at that, 2 islands down. We'll do a little overview once we take this island, because we can. Again, this connection is being made again, but we are eliminating it. No connection. Same thing with over here. You're almost there. You're just about doing it, but not quite, and that's the way we want to see it. No connection made. Look at the creep. Fall, 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 fall. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. Look at all the mortars, all the cannons. That's what you want to see. Get this meshy stuff out of here. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Okay. Looks like the isle is ours. Fantastic. Hopefully these cannons will build up. We'll do a little bit of damage over there yet again, and we'll destroy this connection again, yet again. And let's do a quick little pause, look-see onto the map. What do we have here? How does this look? Feeling pretty good. So these were the 2 connection points that were so problematic. This connection, definitely problematic. So here we go. Where do we want to assault? Obviously, we're going to take this back super quick. But the question is, do we want to come in and assault this, or do we want to go over here? Over here would probably be easier. because obviously lots of walls. We take the wall, we take the side, and we start pushing up. Over here, we do kind of have that, not nearly as effectively. It's a lot bigger space, but this emitter is affecting this and over here. So we have sort of a choice between easy over here and effective over here. And since we're here to have fun, I'm going to go for the effective one. I'd rather shut this emitter off to cleanse this and this, me leaving this being the only way to our lands, than anything else. So I think that's what we're going to do. Take me back to first person. Let's go. And let's take back our initial home, or not home island, but first takeover island, I guess. Let's take it back. It is now ours yet again. Glorious. And let's see, let's see if we, because this looks like this might connect over here. Let's see if we can build any sneaky connections. Look, oh, nope, that's not a sneaky connection. We're just going to cleanse off. There we go. Look at that. That is a connection point. This is what we want to see. This is where we want to be. This is what we want to see. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Oh, okay, good. What's our goal? Get to the top. That's right, get to the top. As they even said, tops are key. So we got to the top, and what are we going to do? We're going to anti-creep up this bad boy. I don't really care about that tower. I just care about the two in the center and all of these towers. If we can get some of these built and some protection involved, I think we have our official foothold. This side was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I think our gun is just so much stronger, too. That does not hurt things. Because look at that. We've even taken a little spot of anti-creep generation on our side and cleared out to the wall completely. Ugh. Oh, and we even have defensive structures by the wall. This might have been the easier side. I don't even know. I don't know how hard the other side is going to be. But I'm feeling pretty good about this one. You know, I'm feeling like we're going to get to the emitter relatively quickly. We're taking along the wall, which is where we want to be. Ooh. Oh, that's a friend cannon that is not having a good day. They do have, of course, a couple of things in our way, a couple of problematics, but yeah, we're not even going to cross that mesh. We don't want to deal with mesh. We want to turn off the mesh, and I think that's what we're going to be doing very, very soon. Let's get some anti-creep built up, because this is about to burst. We know it's about to burst. We have a spot that can generate us some good stuff right there. And yeah, look at that. Done, done, done. Our cannon is super strong for the area, which I'm feeling pretty good for. About 4 and about. But we should hopefully get a nullifier in behind it. If we have to go to the front of it, I'm going to be very upset. Because this is the perfect place for a nullifier. I don't want the nullifier to be on the other side. It looks like it is, so I'm just going to go to the top and get the shield. Because shields are our friends. Everyone loves shields, and towers love shields. And I love towers. And by towers, of course, I mean cannons. So let's get some cannons. Look at that. Of course, whenever you build a shield, it's imperative to build a sprayer, because sprayers, you know, anti-creep loves being in shields, right? That's the rule. That's how it works. I don't know why. I don't know why there's sprayers built at every shield. You think they would be built outside of the shield, but they like to build cannons outside of the shield and sprayers inside of the shield. It's kind of how it works. I don't know why. But, oh, this is a nice high ground. This is a very, very nice high ground indeed. Yes, yes, yes. All of the glorious yes. Our anti-creep is actually pretty substantial now, so I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I think we're going to get through this one in less than 40-something minutes, whatever I did in the last one. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. We have a new high ground, and we're going to take this emitter now. Alright, let's officially find where this nullifier is. We can even, look at that, just take this entire side next to it, take some anti-creep generation from the enemy, of course, and, oh, look at those cannons. Look at all the cannons. It's beautiful. We're going to actually hold this line with this right behind us. Get out of here. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I said get out of here. No one needs you. No one likes you. Alright. And let's see. I guess we want to take this high ground. Ooh, an Emrift too. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Look at all this glorious space that we are just chewing through. Oh, it is ours. It is ours. This whole area is ours. That emitter is gone. Fantastic. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm feeling like we did some pretty good stuff. We've taken a couple of high grounds. Apparently, we are reclaiming, which is great. Oh no, we've activated the totems. That was totem activation, which is also great. It is an optional objective. Perfectly fine. Very happy to do so. And look at that, the corner is ours. Oh my, oh my. No more generation for you there. It is covered in our glorious anti-creep. So, yeah, I think this is all. We're in supreme cleanup duty now. I'm assuming that's like the prime emitter. What's 600 every 4 seconds. That's a pretty solid emitter. There's an emitter over there which is 40 every 0.33, so that's actually a pretty decent emitter too. I didn't even check to see what the emitter that we took out was, so maybe we did take the right side. I don't know, but maybe it's take one or the other, and you know, something along those lines. That's probably it too. We can hear the reclaim. The reclaim means we are gonna win, which is great. So, you know, we're officially winning in under half an hour. I shall take it. I'll be very happy with that. And I mean, we have so much power. We're just decimating everything. Oh, look at all. We can place so much anti-creep down now. Oh, it's not even fair. Not even fair for the creep whatsoever. In fact, it's probably just more beneficial to just use anti-creep at this point because you put it down so much. Even though you clean up a lot more, just this sheer amount of anti-creep, I mean, look at it. Look at it just go. I mean, we're cutting through things and then we're just killing basically everything else because the anti-creep is just so strong and so plentiful that it just doesn't matter anymore. Nullifier, did you work? You did work, so that is done. Again, just toss an anti-creep out there. We've done it all. Getting all the objectives in under 30 minutes. I'll take it. Let's clean this up, because this has been a thorn in my side. Get out of here. Don't want you around. Fill everything in. And I think this is it. You know? I think we've officially done it. So we will super load this up. Once a cannon or two gets built, which it almost is. Once that cannon gets built, I should say. Alright, there we go. Let's just take a look at our final result. We have 2 enemies left to nullify, that being one of them. Everything is taken. The world is ours. Anti-creep is everywhere. Final nullifier going down. Final nullifier down indeed. 29 minutes. I will take it. Hopefully that's not too bad. 30s, 28, 26, 23. Ooh. But again, overall, ooh, 20 there. Nice. I think we're in the, you know, better than average. I'll take it. Not too bad. I'm pretty happy. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Just a bit long there. But, you know, as long as you had fun, that's all that matters. It can be hard to get started, especially when your power is low, so I don't blame them whatsoever. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed. This has been Auto Build 3. We have 2 and 1 left, and then there are other auto build or first-person shooter maps to do from different map creators. So I'm looking forward to those. Thank you very much. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get everything possible, you know, get some subscribers. Try and actually, you know, turn this into more of than just a tiny little hobby of mine. That'd be fantastic. But thank you so much. Hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.